Welcome back to World of Tanks, everyone. Electro here. Today we have an outstanding game by a gentleman called mouzAkrobat. And I think from forward here we'll just call him Moose. But he's driving today the German-American, well, it's in the German tech tree, but looks pretty American to me, the M41 with the 90mm. This light tank, tier 8, very fast, outstanding 90mm gun, and today Moose is just going to absolutely make this tank dance for us. We're going to be on the map Erlenberg here in an assault version, and right off the bat, Moose, he knows where he's going. He's got his bush picked out. He gets there pretty darn quick. He's running chocolate, so he's going to have everything working a little bit better for him. I don't know if he has, well, he doesn't have binoculars, but he may have the coated optics option. But right off the bat, he's just taking no prisoners. Shooting. He is definitely not playing a passive scout whatsoever, which throughout this entire game is going to make a dramatic effect on how this game turns out. He is going to be absolutely everywhere across this map, and he is going to make the enemy pay for pretty much every move they make. So again, Moose here on Erlenberg, and again, assault map. Really all they have to do is defend the cap. But as history has shown us, especially in this game at times, an offense is far better than a defense, and that's about what his team is starting to pick up momentum on here. I mean, they're covering the usual spots. You know, they've got the B123, you know, and the C890, the normal spots there they've got covered. But you know, Moose isn't having any of it. He's being very active. Oop, taking hits there now. But he's going to continue taking hits, and he's going to pummel the hell out of that Tiger 1 throughout this game, as you'll see here. And I believe eventually get the kill on him. But Moose is just playing hyper-aggressive here. He's not doing a standard sit in a bush and let everybody else shoot at him, you know, which he could very well do and probably have very good effect as well. But he's actually going to take it to the enemy. And as we can see here, this is where some of his hyper-aggressiveness comes up. Now, he knows he's got that TD to his front. He doesn't care. He's going to push right in, bam, get a shot, and then he sees something he probably didn't want to see, but he's going to deal with it rather well. He's going to use his terrain and the mobility of this M91 to just beautiful effect. And you know, he's going to take some hits, but he is just going to absolutely make these other two players just, you know, back to tier 1 guys. He's just going to annihilate them. He's playing with his food, really. And he does get some help here by his younger cousin. They come in, and these two tanks down here on this side, they're gone. Game over now. They've effectively wiped out this side, which now gives them options. They can either go back, help defend out a little bit, or start picking on the mid, which is what they do. And it just gives them so many options once they've got this 9-0 line squared away. And, you know, that being said, he's still going to be aggressive. Boom. There goes Tiger. Which I'm sure that Tiger 1's not having a good day. He got shot at a lot here today by this 90mm gun. But that's its job. So, with great 90mm gun here, it's a beautiful sniping 90mm gun, and Moose is definitely going to take advantage of it all the way. He is just pummeling that TD back in there. And, you know, that's the other good thing that Moose has been doing here. He has been taking shots at so many people. He's been in dominant force on this side of the map. and he's just not letting up. And what he's doing by that is he is definitely helping his team out by being the focus of attention by the enemy team. You know, they've got this little light sneaking around, shooting the hell out of everybody, and just giving outstanding shots to everybody else as well as himself. You know, and this game here could have been easily a 6-7 game kill for Moose. Cards didn't have it that way for him, though. Everybody ninja'd the kill pretty much after almost everything he shot at, which is fine. You know, good scout tank doesn't have to kill everything. Good scout tank in this respect is one that spots and spots and spots, takes shots, and embarrasses Tier 9 tank destroyers like what he's doing here. Again, the maneuverability of this light tank is just outstanding, and the driver outstanding as well, and just uses this tank to perfection throughout the battlefield. I have rarely seen a tank driven better. You're going to see the M41 driven by other players that get a higher kill count. Okay, but, you know, kills aren't everything. It's what you contribute to your team, and he's definitely a team player here. Moose is just annihilating everything he comes across with damage. He's creating opportunities. You know, he is taking it to the enemy. He's being everywhere now. He's now done, you know, a complete 360 around the map, back pretty much to right where he started from, right at the river in the northern center section of the map. And I really thought he was going to get this kill for a minute, but ninja'd away from him again. Alrighty, let's take a quick look at the after action report here. mouzAkrobat, as you can see, a plethora of medals. First off, we have his ace tanker. No surprise whatsoever there, along with fire for effect, bruiser, high caliber. He certainly got that high caliber. Patrol duty, and of course, Confederate. Now, looking at that team score, of course, here we have the 1 kill, 5,559 damage, which puts him at the top of the list there, along with 1,930 base experience. You don't see those numbers very often, but you have here today. And finally, the detail report. Moose fired 31 shots, 26 of those shots hit, 23 penetrations, 5,559 damage, 2697 over 300 meters, so a little bit of sniping. He was shot 4 times, 3 of those penetrated, 1 apparently bounced. He also damaged 10 vehicles, which did give him the Confederate award. He also had spotting damage of 5,026. Outstanding. So he was definitely making a difference there. He also raked in a boatload of credits there, which I do believe that's a glitch on the page there, but that's pretty much irrelevant. You know you're going to make good credits when you have an outstanding game like that. So in ending, he ended up with 3,474 experience after all the modifiers were put in. Again, mouzAkrobat, EU server, outstanding gameplay. Thanks for stopping by, everyone, and please make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It really helps out the channel. Till next time, enjoy.